Welcome to Absolutely Marvel in DC and Rick and Morty. My name's Benny. That is Dan. Dan, let's talk about your favorite villain ever to be created in the entirety of Rick and Morty's history.
Mr. Nimbus.
I was waiting. Come on, I was your lead-in. That was your lead. Dan, do some hit thrusting. You got to force the police to do
I know.
things.
I have never really enjoyed a new villain as much as I did Mr. Nimbus, just because of the sheer amount of ridiculousness behind it. Like the fact that first off was that when they just land in the water, he goes, "You touched the water, Morty. What are you doing?"
we have an agreement.
Exactly. And he comes out and he's got it was the ultimate making fun of a character like Aquaman, of a character that's or Namor or anything like that, of how probably more Namor because of how full of himself he was. But it just got so over the top, and the parts we got where it was Mr. Nimbus, he controls the police, and it was just what do you mean? And he shows up and he's like, kiss each other, and he's like, what the hell's going on?
That was the best part about Mr. Nimbus. He didn't get any explanations.
No,
it was just Mr. Nimbus being Mr. Nimbus. That's all it was.
It was just a constant, Mr. Nimbus does something, they're like, and Rick's like, that. Well, that's Mr. Nimbus. I mean, this is why he's my arch nemesis. But the fact that he's also embarrassed about it, where he's like, oh no, it's Mr. Nimbus. He's my arch nemesis. You got an arch nemesis? Yes, Morty, it's Mr. Nimbus. He controls the police.
This is the beginning of season 5, which, by the way, if you didn't know, you can watch for free on YouTube, which was the greatest thing ever, because I didn't even know the new season started.
Yeah, me either. I knew
until I knew it was on its way, but it got recommended, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
Rick and Morty started. Cool.
I knew it just because the Wendy's Twitter changed their name to Morty's and made Morty their symbol, and I was like, what the hell? Oh, right, new season.
So I do like that this picks up kind of where we left off, because Rick and Morty's great as it has these nice individual episodes, but they started doing that overarching storyline with Evil Morty and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So this one kind of picks up where we left off. We have, what's the parents' names?
Beth and Jerry.
Yeah, Beth and Jerry. They're trying to fix their relationship, which I found to be a hilarious subplot of, we watch porn together.
Yes. That they just constantly go on well, we watch porn together, so.
I was like, that's a thing?
Honey, do you want to do a threesome with Mr. Nimbus? I thought you wanted to do a threesome.
And their whole B plot was wanting to have a threesome with Mr. Nimbus. They're signing contracts and things. Well, we watch porn together. We're cool with this kind of thing. What?
The fact that it never changed, and that was the one line that they always said. Such a good show. Such a strong start to the season as well, because we also got the fun side Morty story where it has nothing to do with anything. It slightly involves Rick, but it's Morty just being Morty, somehow creating this alternate dimension where he's constantly killing people and making them run out of time. And it was just the classic, I told you kids, he was real. Oh my God.
It was so great the way they were playing that off to age the wine.
Yes.
It was just such a great idea. And
my God. Okay, I'm going to say right now, until you said that, I did not realize it went so fast because it was aging the wine. That did not register. I thought it was
That's all it was.
I thought it was just a different universe that just went at a different timeline. Oh my God, that's amazing. Rick was using the universe
to age the wine. So when the guy helped him carry the wine out, his entire life passed without him. That's what kicked off the whole thing. The old man was just helping Morty.
Yeah, I knew that. I just thought it was an actual, oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. And that is so, oh my God, that.
So every time Morty would go in there, it was to get a bottle of wine.
I knew
but hundreds of years had passed
wine.
again.
I didn't realize that it was, they chose that universe because it aged the wine. That was not the connection I made. I thought it was just good wine.
So I also love, what was the name of the girlfriend that he's always after? Jessica, right?
Jessica.
Yeah. I love how I guess this kind of like does something with her character finally, other than Morty's going to pine after her. I'm the god of time. Like, what?
I will say, I'm glad that they kind of wrapped up the Morty always pining after Jessica and kind of just went, hey, we kind of gave it to him. Now it's done. No more Jessica is kind of the way it felt. And I'm like, thank you. Because that did start to get a little old, and I feel like after the Time Crystal episode, okay, let's move on from the Morty being in love with Jessica thing. Let's go to something else, because now we can get the weird stories of Morty goes on the adventure, falls in love with some weird alien on the adventure that turns out to be an entire planet, and now Rick has to. Well, actually, knowing Rick, he would probably steal the girl and then blame it on Morty. But that. I'm glad they just
I also
loved
loved how they used the sister. That she was just off slaughtering everyone in Nimbus's area.
Oh yeah, like she
would just check in with her, and she's just killing everything. Only to have her come back. I just love Nimbus is beating on Rick, and she's just like, "What do I do with the horn? I'm gonna blow the horn. I'm gonna blow the horn." And she blows it, and Nimbus is like, "Yeah!" And Rick's like, "No, destroy it." She's like, "You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me."
Oh my gosh.
The whole episode was just incredible. I think it set up the new season well. I think it continued. It set the perfect status quo for what's going on for each of the characters now. And I think it wrapped up the Jessica plot and put it in an actual direction instead of it just being the girl that Morty pines for, because now we're in season 5 and that's going to get a little old.
Yes.
I think this was an incredible start to the season. I really do. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it.
Me too.
What do you think?
I'm really excited. I love Rick and Morty. I've rewatched the show way too many times, and I feel like we might be getting into probably one of the best Rick and Morty seasons, because they have established the different characters, and they also, it seems like they have really mastered their time allotment during the show of how much to give to Rick, how much to give to Morty, how much to give to Beth and Jerry, and how to give Summer as little as possible that she's still in the episode. It makes sense what she's doing, but you don't really see her at all. Like the fact that they have like that pacing so well that you have a character that leaves at the start, occasionally pops in, then comes in at the end that does something that just kind of like messes with everything. Like it is so perfectly done. I'm so excited for this season. It's an excellent mixture of kind of serious-ish in the terms of like, oh, it's my arch nemesis, as opposed to like the episode like last one where it's like, we're on an anthology train and like we gotta be careful of the continuity. And it's like, okay, it's funny, but like it feels like they're really gonna move forward with this one. And I feel like Mr. Nimbus was a great character to add now that we aren't really using as many of the other evil Ricks out there.
Or the Birdman.
Or Bird Person, yeah. Well,
yeah,
a Phoenix person now, I guess. I don't even remember if they did anything with that, but that's beside the point. I just think it'll be fun if we can go into more of like, there are other powerful people out there that are not other versions of Rick. And people that Rick not respects, but acknowledges their power. The fact that Mr. Nimbus, he controls the police. I mean, he controls the police. It's Mr. Nimbus.
I just love how that was the explanation behind it.
Yes.
What do you mean he controls the police? He controls the police. Like that's the explanation.
Yes.
There's nothing more to it.
it was just so well done. I'm really excited for this one. When does the next episode come out? What days?
I don't know. We gotta look.
Yeah, we gotta look that up because.
Yeah. But anyway, this has been Ben and Dan talking about Rick and Morty, one of our favorite shows. And very soon we'll be doing Anime Powwow Hour.
Ooh.
Powwow Hour.
Powwow
anime we're gonna watch. Yeah, we're gonna watch a weekly anime. We're gonna watch one. You and I. It's gonna be cool.
Can we watch the one where they fight with their butts?
I already watched that. It's Kaiju.
Okay. Can we do the one where they all have guns with unlimited ammo that they hold in their cleavage that they fall out and reload while they're in fighting?
I've already watched that one.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Dan, they can control the police.
I know.
It's Mr. Nimbus.
Mr. Nimbus.
I'll see you next time right here.